So in the project, Wageningen University and PBL will focus on the Dutch case study. So it's about the Netherlands, which is a European country located in northwestern Europe. And the Netherlands is facing many challenges, so including climate change, with part of the country being below sea level, so almost half of the country. So be prone to flooding. We also have more and more drought in the country. So the country has many protected area, both at land and at sea. However, biodiversity is pretty low and is decreasing it's still decreasing. So what we aim to do in this project is really to look at what are the pathway for a nature inclusive and healthy food future in the Netherlands, with a potential for upscaling/outscaling for the entire northwestern Europe. And by northwestern Europe I mean the coastal area going from south of France to more or less the north coast of Denmark. So what we want to do in the Netherlands is actually starting by reviewing and making an inventory of what exists already there, because we know there are a lot of data, there are a lot of models, but for once they are not integrated. So they either look at climate change, either look at biodiversity or at food systems, but they don't do all in one model. So we want to look at what they're and how to integrate everything. And the other thing is that the models, they exist at sea and they exist at land, but there is very little at the interface or in the integration of the two systems. So we also want to look at that. And then we want to build scenario, so nature inclusive and healthy food scenario for the entire Netherlands, also in collaboration with stakeholders, so mainly from the Netherlands for a start. So what we want to do afterwards is really looking at the potential scenarios and the pathways to achieve the desirable future, and what are the potential trade-offs between and within these scenarios. So within this nexus, food, biodiversity and climate specifically. And we also want to look at what are the leverage and the barriers, so that can be institutional, from the government point of view, economic barriers and so on, to achieve this desirable future. And eventually, and I already touched upon that, what we want to do is really looking at how we can use the lesson learned for the Netherlands to a broader area, namely the northwestern Europe.